Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nushaira binti Zainal, matric number 264269. I will explain the topic of Islamic accounting issues. So first of all, I will explain about the history of Islamic accounting. The nation living in Arabia during the time of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was one whose entire economic system was more or less reliant on trade and commerce. The arrival of Islam through the revelation of the Quran provided instructions on every aspect of life, including economic transactions. In fact, the basis of the Islamic economic system comes from the Quran itself, which provides examples of how to conduct business in a permissible manner. The creation of an Islamic accounting system was, therefore, both necessary and inevitable. In fact, the Quran also provides guidance on how to conduct accounting activities, and seeing as the divine revelation began around 610 CE, this would mean that Islamic accounting was present some 800 years before Pacioli's books. Before we proceed with the Islamic accounting issues, we need to understand the difference between Islamic accounting versus conventional accounting. Islamic accounting system does not dictate a specific form of accounting that must be implemented and followed. It does mandate that whatever form is used meet the Islamic requirements. There are three general principles which should be incorporated in an Islamic accounting system, which is accountability, justice, and truth. The first difference is concept. Islamic accounting is based on religious base, so it is governed by Islamic law that is derived from Quran and Sunnah, while the conventional accounting is based on a secular base. It is governed by modern commercial law. The second difference is objectives of providing information. Islamic accounting concerns with the entity's Sharia compliance and whether Islamic objectives are being met. For example, Islamic accounting looks to ensure that certain forbidden elements were not present during economic transaction. The first one is riba or usury or interest, and the second one is oral or uncertainty, and the last one is maisir or gambling. While the conventional accounting concerns with presenting information about the efficient allocation of scarce resources. And the last one is uses of accounting information. Islamic accounting concerns a broader range of shareholders, which includes society as a whole. It is accountable towards all human beings as well as God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. While the conventional accounting concerns about shareholders and creditors, it requires personal accountability towards the individuals in control of the resources and to some extent other shareholders. Next, we move to issues in Islamic accounting. The first issue is issues pertaining to historical evidence of Islamic accounting. First, significant historical evidence from Islamic societies has been destroyed over the centuries either as a result of the climate, which makes the preservation of historical documents difficult, or as a result of conflict. Second one is the presence of language barrier. Modern academia is widely influenced by scholarly works produced in the English language, while evidence of Islamic accounting is found in Eastern languages such as Arabic and Persian. Therefore, the significant evidence is also found in written language which are no longer in use today, such as that used in the Ottoman period. This limits the number of individuals who are able to analyze what archives remain. Second issue is lack of knowledge and understanding or prejudice. Unfortunately, many individuals know very little about Islam, let alone Islamic economics or accounting. There is much stigma in the West associated with Islam, meaning anything associated with it carries the same negative connotation. Much of this bias and prejudice stem from a lack of knowledge and understanding pertaining to Islam and Islamic practice, or are fueled by the negative media. The biggest concern is the spread of the belief that Islamic accounting is only for Muslims. This is not the case, as Islamic accounting only provides an alternative to conventional accounting, where Islamic accounting is more holistic in its approach. The last issues in Islamic accounting is regulatory issues. Islamic financial institutions must abide by Sharia, so they require an accounting system which accommodates this need. The difficulty in this lies in the fact that accounting academics and practitioners are not accustomed to this and do not know how to implement it into their accounting practice. This is why today the accounting policies put into place by Islamic banks are largely unregulated, leading to a multitude of varying accounting policies. Islamic financial institutions use at least 6 methods to recognize profit generated from murabahah transactions. This difference can be associated with the different views on Sharia, depending on the school of thought followed in the country. Either way, this difference makes it difficult to compare the financial statements of Islamic financial institutions, also making them less credible and legit in the eyes of international market players. That's all from me. Thank you.